Subscribe to Kiwi Box. That's the one.
Alright team, so we've got a couple of fights definitely worth watching this weekend. We have Oscar Rivas will be taking on Jennings for the IBF International Heavyweight title and the WBO NABO title. That fight is in New York. It's got a half decent undercard. Got Shakur Stevenson on there. Also got Cassius Chaney, up and coming prospect. I'm not sure if that'll be on the televised event or not, but definitely make sure you watch Oscar Rivas and Jennings. That's going to be a tough fight. Well, it could be made easier if Jennings uses his length. He's got an 84-inch reach. He's 6'3.5". Oscar Rivas is only 6'1.5" an inch or so. He's a much smaller fighter, but he's quality. He did beat Kurat Pulev in the amateurs, so it gives you an idea. To this point in his career, he hasn't faced high-level opposition. He's had a couple of fights go the distance that possibly shouldn't have, his last one included. And one of the reasons he hasn't faced the best opposition is he's had trouble with a detached retina like a couple of years ago, and he hasn't been able to obtain a license outside of Canada. So he's managed to get one now. It's all go. It'll be on Saturday afternoon New Zealand time. You should be able to catch the fight on VIP Box or VIP League. If you haven't got a way to watch it, you should be able to catch it on there. We've also got the Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner fight this weekend. Could be worth a look as well. It's always good to see Pac-Man out in action, and hopefully he gives Adrian Broner a beatdown. I really like seeing Adrian Broner get his ass whooped. It brings me pleasure. Just don't like the dude. He's an idiot. But anyways, my predictions for the weekend for the two major fights that are there. I'm probably going to pick Jennings to beat Oscar Rivas on points. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly be surprised if Rivas can manage to stop Jennings in the earlier part of the fight. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I think it's a pretty damn competitive fight, and I'm glad to see these two gentlemen taking on the challenge. So looking forward to it. So yeah, Jennings on points for that one for me. I'm probably putting that one at about 60-40. You know, so that's how much of a competitive fight I think it is. Pacquiao versus Broner. It's probably going to go the distance, and probably Pacquiao as well. But I'd love to see Pacquiao stop Broner. I'm putting that one at about 70-30. Maybe even 75-25 in Pacquiao's favor. So those are my thoughts. Make sure you do catch those fights over the weekend. Good entertainment. Let us know what your picks are, your thoughts on how the fights may go, and get some discussion going. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this little video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Kiwi Box out. See you!